Hey everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made over the guinea pig shed. So if you saw my video a few videos ago, you just saw that I made over the outside of the guinea pig shed. Well, today I decided to work on the inside. So what I did is I gave it a really good clean and I also painted it just because it was looking a little bit rubbish and I wanted to make it look a lot brighter and nicer for the guinea pigs. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I had to do was remove the guinea pigs from the shed because I did plan on painting, and obviously the guinea pigs couldn't be in while I was painting because they would get it everywhere and the paint would be too strong for them, so I had to remove them. So I set up this little enclosure for them. Obviously it's not big enough for 4 of them, but they were only in here overnight and they weren't in here for long. So yeah, they went in here while I did everything in the shed. So while the guinea pigs were having fun in their cage, I decided to head down to the shed and sweep up all the poops and all of the mess they made. It was so messy. They loved to pull their hair rack and just put it everywhere, so I had to come down and sweep all of that up. Which, as you can imagine, was not a fun job. I just kept sweeping and took everything out of the shed. So once I had swept it all up, it was time to lift up the flooring because I planned on painting and I didn't want to get paint all over the floor, and I wanted to take the floor out so I could give it a good proper clean. I clean it every day, but I wanted to give it a full clean. So then once I had the flooring out, I then had a clean canvas which I could then get on with painting the shed. So this is the paint we decided to use. It's the Johnson's Pure Brilliant White. I wanted a really bright colour for the shed just because I feel as though the brown was really dark. I wanted something to brighten it up. So as you can see, we made such a mess and the first coat was finished, but I really wasn't happy with the first coat. As you can see, it doesn't look great. I probably could have left it like this, but it does look a bit patchy. You can see the brown coming through. Yeah, I just really wasn't happy with it, so I decided that I was going to do a second coat because, yeah, just really wasn't happy with the first coat. It just looks rubbish. And then here is the second coat. I was so much happier with this. I thought it just looked really nice. It took to the wood a lot better and it looks so much brighter. It doesn't look all that patchy way and it actually looks nice and I was really happy with it. I thought the white looked nice. I could have did a third coat, but yeah, it took a long time, so I was happy with the second coat. Obviously, because I painted the shed, I then had to leave it for a night because it would have still been wet and I really couldn't do anything with it. So I took the floor out and I gave it a really good clean with disinfectant. Obviously I clean the floor every single day, but there's still things you miss. You miss the stains, you miss some poops, you miss some things. So I had to give it a good clean. I just poured some water on it, disinfectant, grabbed a brush and scraped everything off and made it look pretty much brand new. And yeah, I was really happy with the way it turned out. I just kept scraping and just gave it a really good clean. And then what I did with the flooring after I cleaned it, I don't show you here, but I did just set that up overnight to dry as well because obviously it was a bit wet. So then it was the next day and as you can see I put the flooring back in and look how good I think this looks. It looks so much better than before. I think it just makes the white look so much brighter too with the brown flooring, and yeah, I was really happy with it, and it actually makes the shed look a bit bigger too. The shed is an 8 foot by 6 foot, but the brown I guess kind of made it feel like a box, but now the white just makes it feel a lot more nicer and I'm really happy with the way it looks. So then it was time to start putting the things back in the shed. As you can see, I just put in my storage rack here and I added some little toys and things and I was just putting some things in there. I then started putting the grids around the shed. I put the grids at the front, obviously so the guinea pigs can't run out and run away because that would be a disaster obviously, and then I just started putting them around some other places because I noticed the guinea pigs were taking little nibbles at the shed, nothing big or nothing drastic, but just because there's pieces of wood that sticks out, obviously to a guinea pig they're going to see those little bits and chew it. They weren't making holes or anything, but they were making little bits of nibbles on the walls, and obviously I don't want that. I don't want them chewing the shed because that would be a mess. And then I started to set up the shed for them, so I started to grab their blankets and their fleecy items and start laying them out for them. As you can see, I think the white also complements the fleece a lot. It also makes the fleece look a lot brighter and it makes the shed just look so much brighter in general, and I think it looks a lot more, I don't know, just guinea pig friendly. I just really like the way it looks. It looks more like a house for them instead of a shed. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to paint it white. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Honestly, don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just rambling. Okay, I'll shut up. So as you can see, I just started to put their beds back in too. And I was really just trying to mix up the shed by putting houses and beds in different places, just so it was something new for the guinea pigs to explore, and as if it was a kind of new area for them too. So then down here, as you can see, I put this brown towel, not brown, can I say grey towel, with a little wooden platform and a little pink hideout on top, just to kind of change it around and make it different than it was before. So then it was time to start putting the lights back up around the shed just so I can see, and as you can see here I pretty much was failing to put the lights back up because I had painted the screws for some weird reason. I don't know why I did that was pretty stupid of me, and it was really hard to get the lights back on, so as you can see I'm failing. So then I finally got smart enough and managed to get all the lights up. As you can see there's one in every single corner, and yeah, that's the lights finally up. And then that's it, the shed was finished. As you can see, this is how it looked. I think it looks really nice and I'm really proud of it, to be honest. I think it looks good. There's still so much I want to do in the shed because I did only get this shed built this year and I do want to do more things to it, but as of right now I'm pretty happy with it. I was going to say hopefully the guinea pigs love it as much as I do, but to be honest I don't think the guinea pigs care what colour the shed is. So then I just brought the guinea pigs down. As you can see they're in this cardboard box that was in their cage. They chewed a hole in it which I never realised, and the guinea pigs nearly fell out when I was carrying them down and it was scary. So then I laid down the box and let the guinea pigs come out and explore it, and as you can see they look pretty excited to run out and get in their big shed because they're in that pretty small cage which obviously wasn't good for them. It was big enough for them for a night but not forever obviously, and as you can see they all looked so happy running around and it was just so adorable seeing them explore their enclosure. And now just enjoy some footage of the guinea pigs just running around and enjoying their enclosure, which I was so happy to see. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.